Mark Wahlberg wakes up at 2:30 in the morning. Not 5. Not 6. 2:30. And by the time most people hit snooze for the first time, he's already done praying, eating, and is deep into a 95-minute workout before the sun even thinks about rising. This isn't a routine. It's a system. And today, we're breaking down exactly what it looks like, what you should steal from it, and what will wreck your life if you try to copy it blindly. Let's walk through his day. At 2:30 a.m., the alarm goes off. By 2:45, he's in prayer. Breakfast at 3:15. Then, from 3:40 to 5:15 a.m., a full hour and 35 minutes of intense training. Heavy weights. High volume. No excuses. Post-workout meal at 5:30. Shower at 6. Then golf at 7:30, because apparently, even recovery has to be competitive. Snack at 8. Cryotherapy chamber at 9:30. Another snack at 10:30. And then, finally, family time, meetings, and work calls starting at 11 a.m. Lunch at 1. More meetings at 2. Picking up kids at 3. Another snack at 3:30. And then workout number 2 at 4 p.m. Lighter. Mobility focused. Stretching. Moderate volume. Complementary to that brutal morning session. Shower at 5. Dinner with family at 5:30. And by 7:30 p.m., he's in bed. Done. The day is over. While most people are just thinking about dinner, he's already asleep. Here's what stands out. It's not just how much he does, it's how deliberately everything is placed. Every block has a clear purpose: training, meals, recovery, work, family. There is no "let's see what happens." This schedule operates like a map. And in the middle of the day, between late morning and early afternoon, life happens: family blocks, meetings, phone calls, work commitments. They're not interruptions, they're built in. This only works in a context where you have a team, a flexible calendar, and a career that literally depends on your body. For entrepreneurs, workers, parents living on normal schedules, trying to copy this literally is an invitation to frustration. And potentially, overtraining. At 7:30 p.m., he's in bed. That means giving up late nights, late dinners, and most of typical social life. The reward? A predictable sleep cycle that supports waking up at 2:30 a.m. without destroying his nervous system. When you lay this entire routine out, 3 things become crystal clear. First, the discipline is extreme. Fixed times. Protected blocks. Almost no room for improvisation. This isn't a balanced routine for someone who wants a little of everything. This is a routine designed for someone who put physical performance at the absolute center of their life. Second, the body is treated as a work tool. Training, diet, recovery, everything revolves around the need to show up on set, keep contracts, stay camera ready at all times. And third, there is an invisible price. Every extreme routine costs something. Social life, flexibility, mental downtime. And almost nobody talks about that cost when they romanticize waking up at 2:30 a.m. So, what should you actually copy? You don't need to wake up at 2:30 a.m. You don't need to train for 95 minutes before sunrise. But you do need 3 elements that show up clearly here. 1. Protected time blocks for training, sleep, and family. Your body responds to consistency, not occasional heroism. When you block a time slot, every single day, for movement, decent nutrition, and sleep, you start generating predictable energy. 2. A fixed sleep and wake time that fits your reality. Mark aligns his extreme wake-up time with an extreme bedtime. The math works because the cycle is coherent. The common mistake? Trying to wake up super early without adjusting when you shut down. That's not discipline. That's self-sabotage. 3. The combination of training, diet, and recovery. Copying the workout means nothing if you eat randomly, sleep whenever, and treat recovery like a luxury. His routine shows, in an exaggerated way, that performance comes from an integrated system, not from one isolated habit. And what should you not copy? Don't copy the extreme schedule without necessity. Waking up at 2:30 a.m. and then sleeping at midnight is a direct shortcut to burnout. Don't copy the training volume without supervision. 2 daily workouts, cryotherapy, heavy lifting, and an intense schedule require professional guidance and fine-tuning that most people simply don't have. And most importantly, don't try to live a celebrity's schedule as if it were your life. He has a team, structure, financial incentives, an entire career built on physical image. You have your reality, your projects, your family, your context. High-performance routines aren't copied, they're modeled and adapted. You look at the system, understand the principles, and translate them into something that makes sense for your body, your work, and the people around you. Here at BioCore 100X, I don't use celebrity routines to create fantasy. I use them as a laboratory. The idea isn't to idolize waking up at 2:30 a.m. or to turn your life into a Hollywood schedule. The idea is to extract high-performance principles, consistency, time blocks, sleep priority, training and recovery, and turn them into practical protocols you can actually apply in your daily life, without destroying your health or your mind. If you want to build a BioCore routine, one where body and mind work in 100x mode for your projects, without falling into empty extremes, you're in the right place. Now that you've seen inside Mark Wahlberg's routine, the next step is simple. Stop copying impossible schedules, and start building, with awareness, the architecture of your own high performance.